Hey, does anybody remember that time TLC's Waterfalls had background vocals from CeeLo? We'll get back to that in just a second, but let's talk about this intro. When I think of 90s R&B, this intro is one of the first examples that comes to mind. It has all the elements. It has like really soulful muted horns, like jazzy smooth keys, and like crunchy drums. And then when T-Boz comes in with that first verse, her raspiness, she's gone on later to say that that was on purpose so she could differentiate herself to be kind of like alternative within the R&B space, but I think it fits so well, and she's so conversational in telling the story. Lonely mother gazing out of the window, staring at a sun. And this was one of the first like socially conscious songs I heard as a kid, especially in the mainstream. And I love how the pre-chorus, "Listen to Me," such a great, short, but poignant and perfect pre-chorus. Now, before the chorus actually drops in, does anybody remember in the music video edit where they actually like made an instrumental there between the pre-chorus and the chorus so they could show you this like really heartbreaking skit about a mom like trying to stop her son? And then the hook drops in, and even though this whole song is pretty heavy on subject matter, the melody itself is kind of like a jingle, like it's just an earworm that gets stuck in your head. The horns like kind of subtly rolling in the background. And those harmonies were so tight. They sounded so good, and somewhere tucked in there, I didn't know this till very recently, but in interviews, T-Boz and Chili have talked about how CeeLo was in the studio and sang backup for them.
We grew up together. We go way back. He was chilling at the studio. I was like, hey, you sing good.
And as usual with TLC songs, Justice for Left Eye's verses, they always got edited out of like radio versions, and oftentimes whenever MTV or VH1 would play the music videos, but they were always so good.
I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone, leaving a trace of not one guy to give.
And honorable mention, does anybody remember the CG water TLC being such like a breakthrough in technology? Like, we didn't think it was ever gonna get more realistic than this. I know it's hard to forget about this song, but I think a lot of people forget about how like progressive and socially conscious TLC was even way back in the 90s. And this song is probably what they're most well known for, but I think people forget what the song was about.